fishing and boating fans, this is Debbie Hansen for TakeMeFishing.org, and we're here today to talk about some of the latest innovations in boating safety gear and technology. Safety always comes first, so to start, you got to make sure that you've got your life jackets and your PFDs. So now they come in handy waterproof cases of up to 4. You just need to make sure that you've got the right type for the type of boating activity that you're going to do, and make sure that you've got enough for each person on board. That, of course, leads us to our first aid kit. As long as you have a pre-packaged first aid kit, you can buy something like this very easily at any boating store or tackle shop. It's got all of the basics in it that you're going to need. You can stash this in a watertight compartment on board and you're good. We also have now submersible waterproof VHF radios. Cell phones can be great, but let's face it, when you get out there on the water, if your cell phone battery dies or if you're out of range, you still need a way to get in touch when you're on the water. So VHF radios are a great thing to have. And of course, you should always have a spare battery on board, but in the event that you don't have a spare and you need to jumpstart your battery, you can find these portable jump starters and keep those handy, and that way you've got a backup way of recharging your batteries when you're on board. Moving on to some of the storage devices and waterproof cases, we've got a waterproof case just like this that is awesome for boating, because this you can put in your keys, an extra pair of sunglasses, or your wallet to keep it safe when you're on board. Dry case for your phone. These are fantastic to have along because it'll keep your cell phone safe from splashing, and it's also submersible, most of them up to 100 feet. So even if your phone does drop in the water, this is going to help ensure that it stays protected and that all your electronics stay safe. And they make these for other larger electronic devices as well, or for your camera that you bring on board. Then we have these waterproof tackle boxes, because obviously we all have our favorite fishing lures and we want to make sure that those stay dry and that we don't get them splashed with water. And to protect those, we can buy a waterproof tackle box, just like this one right here, and stow that on board as well. We all know that we're going to catch a big fish when we go out there on the water, or at least we hope we're going to catch a big fish when we go out on the water. So to help land that fish, we're going to make sure that we've got the right net. And these nets, the latest nets that are on the market now, are rubberized, and they're either made of rubber or silicone. And what that's going to do is it's going to protect the slime coat on the fish. Some of the older nylon nets, they're more abrasive and they cause damage to the fish's slime coat. These new nets are much easier on the fish, and they're much better in terms of catch and release. Then to document all those awesome memories on the water, we've got a camera mount. So you've got to have a camera mount on your boat. That way you and your family can capture all those fantastic first catch moments right from your boat using this mount, and you can make sure you get pictures of the whole family. And last, but certainly not least, we've got side scan imaging. Side scan sonar imaging is something innovative and fairly new to the boating market, and that's going to give you the ability to see a broader range besides just that area right underneath your boat. So the transducer gives you a picture of a few hundred feet to each side, depending on the type of side scan imaging that you have. It'll enable you to get a view of that structure under those docks, the holes, the drop-offs, all those areas where you can find the fish. And that's it. So for more boating information and safety tips, you can go to the boating section at TakeMeFishing.org.